Okay guys, this is where the proverbial shit proverbially hits the proverbial fan. The proverbial jigsaw pieces have proverbially fallen into proverbial place. I think might finally be on the home straight here. Last time we found that frozen jellyfish. Yeah, frozen jellyfish, which was basically the answer to my prayers, because I had only just discovered that this fella right here is inside the core of the of Giant's Deep, and the jellyfish then clued me on how I might access that core. So if we can find a jellyfish who's willing to accommodate me within its body, there's no way of putting that doesn't make it sound vaguely sexual. If we can locate one of them, then we can get to the core, we can find the probe tracking module, and hopefully, we'll have us some directions to the eye of the universe. Which is basically, from what I understand, the end goal, right? Like, at this point, is there really anything else we can... I mean, there's still the Astrum project. I'll grant you that, there's still the Astrum project, and presumably there is still stuff inside Dark Bramble as well, because that's where the ship went down and the third escape pod went down, and a lot of things went down in Dark Bramble. But if I can avoid having to go there, if they're just like bonus content, and I can find the answer to my prayers right here, then god damn it, I will. God fucking damn it, I will do that. Right, we need the wrong spinner. I believe it usually hangs out in this crowd. Where are you, wrong spinner? You who spins wrong. You're... any of these ones, I don't think. They're all spinning right. Well, left, actually, but correct is what I meant. That one there, isn't it? This one over here. This fella. Hey, a big island fell out of the sky. That's always interesting to watch from this perspective. Take me down to the Paradise Core, where the ball's electrified and the jellyfish are whores who are going to let me inside their casing. Assuming I'm going to have to be out of the ship for this, because I don't think my ship will fit inside a jellyfish. I'm aiming for that one. I don't know why, I think those other ones were closer, but I've got a good feeling about this one. I think we really hit it off. We both swiped right. Is that the direction you swipe? Is that the correct direction? Oh, he's disappearing! Dude, I thought we had something. And you go and hide inside a planet. Think he'll come back? I think he'll come back. We'll just wait for him. Weird how I'm not using any fuel here. My fuel is not changing. Am I... Is this water made of pure fuel? Is it constantly refueling itself? Come on. Come back up. I want to see if I can clamber inside you. Still don't really know how this is going to work. But from that note I got from Feldspar, was it? Was that the fella? He said there is like an interior section of these bad boys where it's safe to sit. Although that was just on the dead one. Like, the living ones might not be quite as accommodating. Okay. Alright. I understand. I understand that was rude of me. I should have asked more politely. Do I wait until it's no longer... Okay. So I'm assuming... yeah, I assumed right. Okay. So, in that case... we need to reevaluate the situation, don't we? Yeah, I've immediately come up with some sort of solution. These are all living ones, but we know dead ones are safe, correct? You don't have to answer. It's fine. I know what I'm talking about. Where the fuck is my ship? Yo, ship. Yo, ship. Where... Are you in space, ship? Ship, are you in space? Did you get launched up and never come down again? What the fuck, ship? Do you want to come down? I kind of need you right now. Kind of core to my survival. There we go, he's coming down now. Right, so, yeah, as I was saying, living ones seem to not enjoy the intrusion, and that's fine. I understand that. However, there is a dead one on this planet. Right? There is a dead one on this planet. There is definitely 100% dead jellyfish on this planet. Encased in ice, I think. Can I fucking get back in my ship, please? Or it gets launched into the stratosphere again. There we go, we're good. A little bit of, no, not there. There it is. A little bit of medical. Yeah. But over here, there is a frozen jellyfish. Now, how might we go about defrosting that jellyfish and then piloting it into the core of the planet? I really thought I was onto something here. I really thought I had a solution. Come back. Come back, I was investigating. Where the fuck did it go? There. It doesn't melt when it's in space, does it? Quite clearly not, no. It also doesn't plunge deep enough to reach the core. But what it does... But what it does do is be a jellyfish. A dead jellyfish that I could potentially experiment with in some manner. Could only work out how to thaw it out. See, the only time I've seen something thaw out was on the Interloper, right? That was the only time I remember. Fuck's sake. This is very hard to steer now. There's good shit down there. I'm gonna have to risk playing with the ghost matter, I think. Wait, is this ghost matter down here? Certainly ghost matter on the lead up, but oh, fuck off! Fuck off, video game. But no, I was saying the only time I can remember anything thawing out was on the Interloper, and that was because it was hurtling towards the sun at a rapid pace, which I don't think Giants Deep ever does. So thawing that out isn't necessarily an option, but it does look like I found something interesting there. So we're going to go back and try that again. I didn't realise there was that little campsite in the middle there. I don't know who would have left that. Except fucking Feldspar. When I spoke to Feldspar, he was all like, "Oh yeah, I've been to the core." Right? And then he refused to tell because that would ruin all the fun. So that could be Feldspar's camp, in which case I am on the right track. Because there is that other dude on Giants Deep whose name I forget. But he fucking knows nothing. He just sits there fucking sucking on his pipe the whole time, getting launched into and out of space and not really giving a shit, you know? Which is a lifestyle I can get behind, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna shit on the dude, but as a space explorer, perhaps he should be a little bit more space explory. Honestly, I think of the lot of them, Feldspar's the only one who has actually done any space exploration. The rest of them have just gone to a planet and sat there. You know what I mean? There's no, out of all the other dudes I've run into, but they've all just like pitched a little camp and they're just sitting there roasting the marshmallows and playing their music and just generally being hippies about it. And they've left it to the immortal dude to work out why the solar system's imploding. Which I suppose is fair. If you're immortal, you might as well be, you know, putting that to good use. Go away, autopilot, I'm done with you. I think I can get to Giant's Deep on my own from here. Just about. I'm surprised at how much there is here at Giant's Deep, honestly. Like, when I first came here, it just looked like a pure ocean world with like a couple islands on it, but we've done a lot here now. We've seen a lot, we've experienced a lot. This is becoming one of the major hubs of interest, really. Possibly even more so than Brittle Hollow ever was. Not compared to the Twins, though. The Twins have all the answers to everything. That's not a good time to land on that, is it? You wanna not be half in the giant death tornado? You wanna reconsider this situation right here? I'm not sure if the giant death tornado moves. I feel like it has to, surely. Yeah, it might be. No, because it surrounds the tower, so of course it doesn't move. How is this island going to get out of it? Curious. Maybe this tornado here is going to toss it into the air and it's going to land somewhere else. Oh no, that tornado's leaving. See you later, dude. Thanks for the input. Oh wait, no. It might be coming back. This is becoming a bit of a waiting game, honestly. I'm not sure I have the patience for this. Can one of you tornadoes just come over here and toss this island, please? One of you. I don't care who, just one of you. I've got things to see, I've got things to do, and I really don't want to have to risk doing them right on the verge of a fucking interstellar catapult, if that's all the same to you. I believe this dude just left his ship in the middle of the ocean. What a lazy twat, honestly. I don't know what to do until this gets launched. I have nothing to do with my time. There's nothing else on this island that needs exploring. I've covered it pretty thoroughly. Oh, hang on. The big tornado does seem to have moved away slightly. Or the island's moved away from the tornado, one of the two. Maybe I can do this now. If I can get my ship in. It'd be really cool if I could get my ship in. So I don't have to fucking plummet. I quite clearly cannot. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I'll find my way down, it'll be fine. I'll just leave my ship precariously balanced in this tree. I'm fine, don't worry. I'm fine. Oh wait, look, light campfire? Trip 4, entry whatever. Crashes 2, Boeing crashes 0, remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha, yeah, all the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant's Deep, you got feldsparred. This was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Ha. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems like all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Fuel my jetpack. There is like a tiny little bit there that's escaped the ice. I don't think that's useful to me in any way. What if I roast a marshmallow? And then use that to heat up the ice. I was kind of hoping for more here. I already knew Feldspar was in Dark Bramble. That's not news to me. Can I like throw this jet fuel onto the... I just want the corpse. That's all I want. That's all I'm looking for here, honestly. I want access to the big jellyfish corpse. Please? I thought I was onto something, I really did. I really thought I'd solved the game. I thought I'd seen the light at the end of the tunnel. Feldspar's done it, why can't I? Yeah, everything's a bad time over there. We've got the ominous green glow. I just stick to the left here. Oh well, this isn't good, is it? That's me dead. Can I get to my ship? Can I get to my ship before I die? No, I definitely cannot. Okay, plan B. Plummet into the ocean. And that is how you survive horrible death. If there's anything underwater, actually. Is there any jellyfish access underwater? If fucking Feldspar can work it out, then so can I. The guy's obnoxious. He talks like a surfer bro, I don't like him. Is my ship? Or is this the other guy's ship? I can't seem to get in it. Yeah, this is the other guy's ship. Why is it here? For fuck's sake. I don't think I can get back to mine anymore. I think I parked it in a place where the low gravity of this planet sort of dissuades you from ever gaining access. Oh, fuck. So close too. There's definitely something with this though. There is something with this, I just need to like... Out of curiosity. I didn't melt the little bit of ice that is already melted with my ship's thrusters, did I? It is entirely possible that that's what I did. I kind of need to die so I can come back and try this again. Because I cannot return to my ship, and I quite clearly need my ship. I'm going to go ahead and call that a catch-22, even though it is 100% not one of those. Just trying to find a way onto this island so that I can approach the ghost matter and die at this point, but I should have just let myself die when the tornado lifted me up, but I still wasn't sure I was done at that point. So I've got one more theory about my ship's thrusters melting the ice. That is all I have at this point. So I want to try that out, and then if that fails, I guess we return to Dark Bramble. I guess. Damn. Big old damn right there. Nuts how easy it is to die in this game, except from when you're trying to die. You know what I mean? Just fucking no access to the ghost matter. Oh, actually, over here. Over here. I think we found it. Oh, I wonder what's inside this tree. Why is it not killing me? There we go. There we go. It took a minute. I had to register my presence. I am that sort of dude who can be in a room and no one even notices I'm there, you know? I'm oddly stealthy for a 6'3" dude. Right, okay. This time... I don't know if the little bits of ice where that jellyfish was protruding from were always melted, or if that's something I did. And I need to double check that. After that, fuck it, we'll give up on this idea for now, but... It's so annoying knowing I'm this close to a breakthrough and not quite putting my fingers tips on it, you know? I can like brush it with the edge of my fingernail. But the chances of me actually being able to grab it are pretty slim, you know? That water looks weird. Just felt like criticising the game a bit, because it's upsetting me right now. I don't really mean it. I'm just hurt and angry. So I lash out, you know. Oh, speaking of being hurt and angry and lashing out, fucking Warcraft Reforged, dude. Fucking Warcraft Reforged. What is going on there, Blizzard? Blizzard, what's going on there? All I can say is I better still be able to play my classic version, because what you've done to that game is a fucking travesty. Take me down. Take me down. Paradise City. I can't say take me down without Guns N' Roses popping into my head, which is really annoying because I'm not a Guns N' Roses fan. Axl Rose is like the most annoying bloke. Oh, okay, well I guess we're gonna have to wait a minute. It's indisposed at the moment. I don't know where it's gonna land, so I'm giving it a oh fuck. That wasn't intentional. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a wide berth because I don't want to landmass, that's what it is. I don't want a landmass to land on me. Oh yeah, those bits are already protruding. Nothing to do with me at all. That's annoying because you really would think thrusters would be able to melt ice, wouldn't you? Oh well, fuck it then. I don't know what I'm doing there. There's a solution, but obviously the solution is not ready for me yet. Not been warmed up in the oven. It needs a bit of a... Needs to go back in for another 20 to 30 minutes, you know. Right, Dark Bramble. We're going back to Dark Bramble. Hate to do it. I hate to continue my blind staggerings through that fucking network of shit, but nonetheless, we must. Just unbuckle while my ship takes me where I need to be. Yeah, that's super cool, Bramble Island. That's super rad. Dustbird doesn't think that my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in 2 places at once. They have a theory that the space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. Oh yeah, no shit. As by documenting their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice, the outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture inside the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better from the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Yes, I know. But they also produce electricity. That's what he didn't know in all of that. I'm so close here. I'm so fucking close. We do have these. We do have these yet to explore. It's literally just that, isn't it? Those are all the question marks we got left. Fucking Escape Pod 3, the vessel, the Astrim project, and then whatever lies at the centre of Giant's Deep. Are we not there yet? Come on, autopilot. Come on, pick up the pace. Jesus Christ. What do I hire this thing for? Go to map mode. I love how we've still never been here. It's entirely possible there is something on Hollow's Lantern. It is entirely possible. I feel like I should maybe try and land on there. Just to see if we happen to be missing anything. Right. We're done with the Interloper. We are nowhere near done with Dark Bramble. We are apparently done with Giant's Deep, but I don't know about that. I don't know why it says there's still more on the control module as well. That's what gets me. There's more in the old settlement as well. Huh. And at the Quantum Shard. I feel like we're done with the whole quantum business though. That's just going to give me more hints on the Quantum Moon, I figure. Like Quantum Moon? Sorted. Fucking sorted, mate. There's more in the Quantum... I don't want to go back to the Quantum Caves. That place was awful. Maybe we should go back and revisit that. I think we missed something in the high energy lab. I guess that's another thing to have another look-see at some point. I don't know. It's nice to have options, I suppose. Are we still not at Dark Bramble? Are we even moving at this point? I know we were kind of far away, but come on. Well, have another couple scouts through Dark Bramble. And then maybe we'll try returning to the high energy lab, if this doesn't go to plan. I feel like we're right on the verge of a breakthrough about the whole Astrim project thing as well. Like, I'm certain that last teleporter takes us there. Just a case of, like, adding everything up. Let's head back to the orange one this time. I feel like this has to mean something. I know the fucking anglerfish larva or whatever it was, the big pile of jelly is all that this actually leads to, but there seem to be a lot of routes off that area that I never explored. Hear an anglerfish breathing. It's so fucking horror movie, this shit. Don't care. I'm just going for it. Don't care. Don't fucking care. Don't care. Okay, maybe I should have cared. Maybe I should have cared a little bit more. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Right, that's it. High Energy Lab. High Energy Lab is where we're going. That might be the remainder of this video, but... Can't believe we missed something there. All the fucking hoops we jumped through to get there. Can't believe we missed something at the High Energy Lab. Something that could potentially be the secret to getting to the fucking Ash Twin. Okay. This might be another one of those uneventful videos, but, you know, this game, it's all about trial and error, right? It's all about just trying things and seeing what sticks. You can't expect everything to be a winner. Sometimes you have a video where you find feldspar and discover about a jellyfish and... Fuck, did I even... Did I get to the Black Hole Forge in the same video? I might have done. I actually might have done. I'm going to the wrong place here, aren't I? I'm so used to going to Dark Bramble, I've just completely fucking... Take me to Ember Twin. I'm not sure I trust the autopilot right now. It's clearly gearing up to take me into the sun again. But no, yeah, sometimes your session is a hit, sometimes your session is a big old fat miss, but at least you get to rule some things out. Discovering what isn't information is almost as relevant as discovering what is. Kind of bollocks, but I have to make myself feel good about these things. Oh, what a landing. What a fucking landing. I'm okay at this now. I've come a long way from the dude who launched himself into the sun 3 times out of every 4, you know. I've really evolved as a space pilot. I mean, I'm seeing the sun explode on a semi-regular basis at this point. A lot of my deaths are due to the eternal passing nature of time, and not just due to my own incompetence. And that feels good. It feels good to know that I'm slightly less bad than I once was. I can't believe I'm coming back to the Sunless City again. I can't believe I'm still not done in the Sunless City. But here we go. Here we are. Unfortunately. It's left here, isn't it? It's been a little while since I've been here. You'll have to bear with me. At one point I knew this place like the back of my hand. Now I only know it like the back of my elbow. Now I can sort of feel my way around it, but actually getting a good look at it is kind of difficult. Yeah, here we go. And up there. God, there's so many bad cactuses. One thing I hadn't missed about the twins: their sheer revelry in bad cactuses. No one likes your bad cactuses, twins. Stop playing the "oh look, you found something cool" music at me. Do you know how many times I've been here? I have literally spent more time here than I have spent on my home planet. That is not an overstatement. Can I have some oxygen, please? It'd be nice if the trees extended to like here, so you could get the oxygen while you were playing with the lights. Oh boy, need to be down there, don't I? Thankfully, these big drops are a lot safer when you're not on 0.2 gravity or whatever the fuck you're on Giants Deep. Spooky. I've not got a rush to the high energy lab. It takes a little while to fill with sand, so why I'm sort of taking my sweet time here. This whole floor needs to be sand before I can get anywhere with this. Forget where... we just follow the beam, don't we? I do seem to recall being slightly up against it once you get to the point where you can progress into here. It's a bit of a speed run at that point, but I'm sure I can do it. I've done it once before, and, you know, I'm more competent than I ever was at this point, so I have faith in myself. This does fill quickly, to be fair. This was a ditch a second ago, and now it's a mound. I'll go as soon as we're over these fucking prickly bastards. You ever thought about the fact that a very common insult is to call someone a prick? Where do you think that comes from, Cactuses, eh? Where do you think that comes from? Because you're doing. And we're good. I don't like how, like, sand just sort of forms on the floor around these parts. Where are we going? Nope, not up there. Fuck, where do we go? Help! This way. Ah. Video game. I don't like it, video game. Thank fuck. Oh god, that was close. That would have sucked, wouldn't it? That would have been a bad way for this to go down. Right, that takes us down from the surface through a horrible hole full of ghost matter. The old Lab du High Energie exists just up here. Got one last big jump. Alright, good. Good. Now what the fuck did we miss last time? Definitely something. What does this mean? This has got to be something, right? This hole has got to mean something. Where was the mural? Might not have ever read what this scroll has to say. Need a wall to put it in there. This is the entrance. Can we just put this back a second? Can we take this one out? We can. Okay. Did we ever read what this has to say? The Astrid project will be one of our biggest undertakings metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Astrid and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we use towers like the ones we have on the White Horse Station to connect each planet directly to Astrid? Yeah, I never read this. This would have been useful information. Hope, Groot and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on the Astrid will lead to a different planet. We can design each tower to visually reflect the planet it links to. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, would resemble a cyclone. Ship's log updated. Is that all we get? Because I already knew that. I was really hoping for some indication as to how to use whichever tower it is. I am so sure that that's what we have to do. I am so sure. Is there another fucking scroll down there? Hold up. Hold up. You fuck off. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we have decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Yeah, I feel like we've read all this before. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. What does this do? What does this do? Didn't change anything in there. Oh. Hang on. Hold up. Hold up a second. Wait up. Good job. What does this mean? I mean, each of these cores are representing a planet, right? I assume. Oh no, though. Oh, it's a black hole and a white hole. All right. Okay. It's just a fun little tool to play with. What happens if we put two white holes in there? Nothing. What happens if we put two black holes in there? Nothing. Alright, well, thanks for the demonstration, I guess. I guess this is all there was to see here. Which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping for a new breakthrough from coming here. But, alas, 'twas not to be. I guess this is fine. I guess they can't all be winners, can they? Should we head back over to the Ash Twin and try playing with that teleporter again until the world ends? Does that sound like a plan? Where the fuck's the ship? Oh boy. Hello. Hello there. Good thing about the twins. Fucking get round them at a pace, can't you? Look at that. Couldn't have done that on Giant Steep. Yeah, fuck you, Giant Steep. Fuck you. Okay, Ash Twin. Ash Twin, my bud, where are you? Where you at? Oh look, there's the Twin Towers as well. Just checking there wasn't anything below them. Alright. Okay. I park under the bridge so we don't lose our ship. I'm not sure it wants to come in here. There we go. I did it. I wedged my ship in an unfortunate position. Bit more fuel, please. Thank you. does have an active teleporty crystal thing, right? There is something to this. I can feel it. Is there like a part of the ceiling that's not destroyed enough to suck us up? Like if we can somehow stay in this room while the tornado is going down. I'm putting a lot of faith in this little lip here to not ruin my day. Huh, it worked. Look at that. Didn't really achieve much, but it worked. There's something. As I say, the crystal is all intact, and I don't think the roof is, like, necessary, right? All the roof does is give you a sort of direction to aim. Shit. Coming up here has not helped me. Being a little bit higher was not the solution. Who'd have thunk? I don't know. I'm just right on the cusp of, like, 2 major breakthroughs in this game. Between this and the other thing, I was right on the cusp. But where's my ship gone? Did it manage to take it anyway? I thought my ship was safe. I guess it really wasn't. Oh well, you live and learn, I suppose. Everything's gonna end pretty soon anyway. Dunno. There's my ship. There it goes. Well, that was a gamble that paid off. Why didn't this work last time? Who cares? I'm somewhere now. Who cares? I don't know why it worked this time and why it didn't work last time, but fuck it. 17 minutes 54 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's Deep memory statue. Timber Hearth memory statue. 5 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Okay, that's cool. Many things we can't see. But this is the place that we've been projecting to this whole time. Which is very cool. We've not really got time to fuck about with it though, because the world will end very soon. Today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We have also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiment at the High Energy Lab, I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassavir is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The cores would have been forged faster if Cassiver had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we are all connected through the Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giants Deep tested the orbital probe cannon. Today, Mallow tells me that cannon is going well and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I would check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ashburn project succeeds, or in the event that it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion and will in turn supply the power the Ashburn project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This is the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We are nearly ready to activate the Ashtrim project. This is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ashtrim project will send the order to the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after the orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ashtrim project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Well, you didn't, did you? The words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Astron project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to generate the power that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the Sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for the moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system. We're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, and we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Yeah, fucking ghost matter. Rad. How cool. So this, I take it, is the so-called Ashtrim project. Don't know what it does. Let's fucking turn it on. You're about to access the core while the Ashtrim project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ashtrim project. Artificial gravity control. Aha! Gravity's for pussies! Come on, ball. Come with me. Come with me. Hello. What is this? And what do I do with it? Can I just leave it somewhere? Can I not put it down? I kind of want gravity back now. I'm kind of done with the no gravity thing. Whoa, fuck, momentum. Jesus. I'd also quite like to be able to see if that's all the same. I know I'm already holding warp core. I don't want warp core. Probe tracking module projection stone. I have exciting news, Privet. The Ashtrim project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. On the other appendage, I am now worried about the cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Worried about the people on the fucking probe, not the people who are exploding the sun. You don't think they're maybe slightly more of an issue? My gratitude for the latest shipment, Onio. The ore should be the last we'll need for the Ashtrim project. With the protective shell built, Raimi says she's ready to seal all the entrances used during its construction. After, she'll help inspect the barrier from the outside, our final safety check. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'll be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes the better, as the smallest opening in the shell that projects the core could lead to disaster. No, not you. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of the Ashtwin project. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone on Ashtwin is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and my sister tells you otherwise. She will be finished as well. I've read this. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and the design work is beautifully clever. Okay. Alright. I've probably read all of that before, in various places. That's the only one that was fresh in my mind, though. We can bring those stones down here as well. Put this here. It's not important, I'm sure. I still don't know how I got in here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, twice prior, I have been in that room. I think the sun just exploded. I have been in that room when I'm safe in my dream. The sun can't hurt me in here. Maybe it actually can't. Oh no, there we go, it got me. Wait, what? Because I turned off the Ashtrim project. Shit! Can I still resume? Interesting. Shit, okay. Alright, fine. That's new. I guess we don't get to keep our findings from that loop as well. Correct? Oh no, we do. The game doesn't care. But this is interesting. Interesting, but not massively useful right now. Like, we can take the fucking core out of the Ashtrim project, we can stop the loop, but that is absolutely not what we need to do. I'm assuming we're going to need that core for something else. And God knows how I'm going to get it next time, because I still don't really understand how I got there in the first place. Might just be like... Because I stepped into the teleporter while the tornado was overhead, instead of getting sucked up by the sort of peripheral tornado before the tornado became perfectly overhead. In which case, that is bullshit. Can I just say that is bullshit if that's how that teleporter works? But I guess we don't need to go back there anytime soon. It's something to remember. It's something to acknowledge. And yeah, next time we really have very few options left to us. We're going to have to once again return to Dark Bramble. Oh fuck! This has been a day. This has been a day. Interesting to know that you can actually die in this game, though. Like legitimately, brutally, finally die. Not that it means anything, but it's good to know that there is a way of ending this. Anyway, I'm going to stop, and we will get back to this in due course. More Dark Bramble next time, unfortunately. Hate to put that on you guys, but that's what it's going to be. Going to be more slowly moving through Anglerfish territory. And yeah, I'll see you for that. Don't get too excited now. Bye.